if you push this and get red, then you push this and get green. It is possible when you push that to find it's changed. In fact, it's necessary that you find it changed, because if we keep on thinking about this, we would get 2/3 otherwise. And we don't, for 2/3 of the time, they would be different. They would change, and 1/3 they would be the same. But it's rather 3/4 than 1/4. So we have to have it changed, and God, thank God, it does change. But that's a very simple view then. There's nothing wrong with that, but to say that there were these things were under here, but they changed. Now, to say there were things under here, that is, ahead of time, there's a potentiality to be red or green without looking at it yet. We can talk about such an idea. We're going to call a classical view. That means an old-fashioned view. And what Heisenberg said was that the old-fashioned view, if it's tried to be maintained at all, would have to have in it an additional new feature that it shall be impossible to determine what color this one would be without changing the potential color that the other one would be. In other words, by measuring that, by pushing that button number 2, you've got to change the colors under number 1 or 3 if you wanted to picture it with colors. And we see why we have to do that. Otherwise, we would get 1/3 and we wouldn't get the result today of experiment and at that time of theory. Historically, however, Heisenberg's statement wasn't measured with this particular box business, and he didn't have this nicely, which took 40 years of patient thinking to get the simplest possible example.